G'day guys, Smith City here for Smith City Product Reviews. I just finished with Depth Perception Double IPA from White Bay, and I've decided to jump into Modus Sour Margarita. I'm going to do sort of a generic product review on Friday, not like a fast food review on Friday with just like a packet of chips, like a fun size packet of chips. So I've got some more calories to play with now, hence why I'm jumping back to back beers. I'll quickly try to read this. I've got a time limit of 11 minutes because that's where my storage is at on my phone. So I'll read there about me. It was always a dream of the founders, Jazz and Grant, to make a beer for a living in 2012. After a few beers, they decided to quit their day jobs, jump on a plane to the USA, buy a 20-year-old motorhome and hit a USA craft beer trail. They discovered every nook and cranny of the beer world for 6 months, brewing, talking, cleaning, and yes, drinking a lot of beer. They returned home to the sunny beaches of Sydney with a thirst to brew the very best beer in Australia, with the first pint being poured in 2014. We are larrikins at heart, but when it comes to our modus operandi, Latin for method of operation, beer first, no shortcuts, this is where we get real. Using absolutely no preservatives, the finest specialty malts and hops sourced from all over the globe, 100% green energy powering our brewery, and constantly innovating allows this independent family-owned brewery to bring you some of the most awarded beers in Australia. So there it is. Basically it tells you what it is, basically Margarita Sour from the packaging, so they've done a pretty good job there. They've got the silver top there with the black ring pull. Just get into a glass and woo! Dramas. Quite carbonated. Smells fantastic, guys. It smells absolutely fantastic. That head is dissipating as quickly as I'm pouring. So basically by the time I start, it's going to have a 0 finger head, as you can see there. I knew that was going to happen straight after I saw what was happening. So it's a bit of a hazy goldy straw color. We'll get into having a sniff. Heavy on the lime. It's weird, like I want to say there's... No, okay, no, let's disregard that. It smells like a margarita. What's the percentage? 4.5 ABV and 1.3 standard drinks. Get it in the gullet. It's interesting, the sourness is very dialed back, but it lingers. So it's not heavily sour where it's like making your palate go crazy and like salivating and doing all that stuff that some other sour beers do. But it's a very long line of sourness, of subtle sourness. It's more of a tart tanginess that you'd get from lime. Packaging, fantastic. like I said, try to read anything else that's on here. I don't think there is anything else on here. Beaches brewed, beers first, no shortcuts, modus operandi, brewing company. Nothing else on there. Nothing else on there. That's okay. If I'm honest, I could probably chug this, which I don't think I've done on this channel, and I think I may. Bottoms up. So, even with drinkability, even with the sourness, it's got really great drinkability. When I went from the depth perception double IPA that was quite in your face, and this was just a fantastic sort of segue from what I just drank to this. Excuse me, just that chug there. It's made me a bit gassy. This is a really good beer. Really, really good beer. I like that the sourness is dialed back and it lingers. That makes the beer instantly. And so some people that might buy this thinking it's going to be like some other sour beers that you've tried, it isn't, because I don't think I've actually had a sour beer that's actually that's been like this. Normally they're like really in your face and your palate has to adjust, or they are dialed back, but it still sort of gives you that sourness going on that sort of makes the palate go a bit crazy. But this is very mellow, but it just lingers. And I think that makes the beer. So, Sour Series 2, 4.5 ABV by Modus. I'm going to give this also a 9 out of 10. Two very different styles of beer, both getting the same rating for different reasons. Fantastic stuff. See you on Friday for sort of just a little snacky snack food review. Cheers, guys.